Welcome back to Project Lead the Way Automation Robotics. So we have new groups and a whole bunch of new problems. So students are given the green light. They can collaborate and build and test and program and see if the robot is working. And if it works, great, awesome. Do all the submission work that needs done, turn it in, and move on. So each group is going to be their own independent entity, so they'll be moving at their own speed. The calendar behind me that you see right there is going to be color-coded, and you can see like every day we're going to do check-ins. Like, what are you guys going to get done today? What day are you working on? Is this job build job for day 1, 2, 3? Are you still building this? You need to program it. Are you trying to problem solve? Like, what's going on? And so I can write it down, and then we can color code our jobs so we can see exactly where every student is at. The one behind me is the B-Day one. There's one in the front of the classroom that's an A-Day, so that students can constantly see how they're doing. And they can use that as a tool to collaborate and communicate with me on how they're doing as well. So that's new. So if you come to conferences, not this week, but next week, you can take a look at that. You can see how your student is doing. Also, if they're having problems, like especially with a grade, I mean, there are behavior issues, but with a grade in my class, it really comes down to them not turning things in. Most students have somewhere around a 20 points just because their group members turn things in for them, but there are things that they are individually required to turn in. There's more about that on showbie, and I've communicated to every student on what they're missing and what they need to turn in. So if they read that can be a helpful tool. We finished up our traffic light. Those turned out pretty good. We talked about if statements and while loops. You can do a double if or an if else. If it doesn't make much sense to you, ask your student. There's copies of their code on the computer. They can talk about it, or there's the video that they should have submitted that you can see. We'll take that learning and we're going to apply it to something called the toll booth. Right? A toll booth like you'd see at the airport or other major event centers, they are supposed to recreate that so you have a button that raises the gate and some sort of sensor that makes it come back down. And they need to figure out how to make it go at a slow speed and make it continue to loop, and they have lights that add to it, and it should be pretty fun. I do have one group that is already done with that, which is awesome. They're moving on into Grandma's chair. More about the different challenges and different builds probably next week, which is conference week. So we'll talk more about that stuff next Monday. I hope you have a good week.